Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Monday Morning Yoga, a brief rise and shine awakening practice to welcome a beautiful week ahead. I am Jessie Mahoney, for those of you who don't know me, and I offer today to do what works for you and opt out of anything that doesn't or feels uncomfortable or not right for your body. And remembering that yoga is for you to help you nourish yourself, heal, and grow. So with that, take a comfortable seat on your mat. Ground your sit bones into the earth beneath you. And notice how good that feels. Tilt your pelvis forward slightly and grow your spine long and tall towards the sky. Drop your shoulders. Take in a long, deep inhale here, a luxurious inhale. And a smooth exhale. Pause for a moment and notice how you feel. As usual, I like to offer a theme or a way to intentionally approach your life in these classes. And today's offering is the idea of approaching life and yoga luxuriously. We often think of luxury as saved for someone else, and or perhaps we allow luxury on a vacation or as a treat. But what if you allowed this idea of luxury into your daily life? What if you moved luxuriously, breathed luxuriously, thought about life and every moment of the day from a place of feeling luxurious? And I offer because why not? So take in a deep breath through your nose, a long, deep, luxurious breath, nourishing every nook and cranny. And exhale, let it go. Keep breathing. Inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. Slow and equal breaths, equal inhale and exhale to help calm, focus the mind. When we're allowing luxury and enjoying luxury, our breath is even. It's not short and staccato or tight, hard to breathe in. It's luxurious, lengthy. Lengthen the inhale and lengthen the exhale. Notice the luxurious tingles perhaps in your fingers and your toes. And take a moment to bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand atop. And allow yourself to notice how good that feels. Press in gently through the heel of your hand, sending yourself compassion and kindness, appreciation, and allow yourself to enjoy it. The luxury of a few moments to be with yourself and appreciate yourself as you begin the week on a luxurious Monday morning. Because if you're here at yoga, you are taking time for yourself. So why not see it rather than a quick practice before the day begins? But 30 minutes, 45 minutes of luxurious treatment of you. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Even hand to heart can feel luxurious. Deep breaths can feel luxurious. Enjoy them whenever you can, because why not? I had a coaching client last week who had been on what she considered a luxurious vacation. And what she noticed was even heading home from the small town she had been visiting, they approached flights luxuriously. There were no early morning flights or 6 p.m. flights out. You left in the middle of the day, after checkout, after breakfast, in the middle of the afternoon, to get you home to your destination for most people before it's too late, but a luxurious way to travel, not the first flight out at 6 a.m. And she noticed how different it felt to travel that way. So I offer the thought that what if we approached our life that way? What if we went back to bed with a few sips of coffee or sat in a comfy chair and allowed ourselves just a few moments to enjoy, or a few moments of breath in the morning, a few moments of meditation, or when possible, a few moments on your mat, such as you are now. But appreciate it as a luxury, enjoy it as a luxury, and notice how different it feels. Take in another deep, luxurious, long, juicy inhale. And an exhale. Slowly lower your hands to your thighs and open your eyes and let in the luxurious light and sight that you happen to see, whatever it may be. Allow it in with spaciousness. Lower your hands to your sides and roll your shoulders back 3 times, enjoying every motion and every kink and pop and muscle fiber stretching and awakening, and roll them forward 3 times. Same, enjoy. Allow the roll to be luxurious. Deep, luxurious inhale and exhale. Inhale your arms up towards the sky, palms come together, right thumb and middle finger, grasp the left wrist, ground your left hip into the earth, and tug the left wrist towards the right. Enjoy this luxurious stretch of the whole left side body. Breathe into it with all the breath you have. And exhale, tug that left wrist gently towards the right, let it go. Another deep inhale. And exhale. Come back to center. Switch the clasp of your hand. Right, left thumb and middle finger grasp the right wrist. Right hip grounds downward. Tug the left wrist towards the left. Tug the right wrist towards the left, pardon me. Inhale deeply into every nook and cranny. Enjoy this luxurious moment of stretch. And exhale, let it go. Another deep inhale into every nook and cranny here. And exhale. Come back to center. Open your arms. Allow them to rest by your sides for a moment. Pause. Take an inhale. A long, smooth, deep, juicy one. And let it out. Notice how you feel. Take your hands, clasp them at your sacrum. Extend your fists towards the floor, straighten your elbows, and allow your hands to reach back as far as possible. Drop your head and neck. Notice the stretch along the spine and breathe into it luxuriously. Take a moment here. Lift those fists up towards the sky, reach them towards the back wall, wherever works for you. Don't overdo it, but enjoy the stretch. Allow the head and neck to relax here. Lower your hands towards the floor. Release the clasp of your hands. Stretch your arms out towards the side. Press those fingertips towards the side walls. Wrap around and give yourself a hug. Right arm under the left. Inch those fingertips towards the medial edge, middle of the scapula. Drop your head and neck into the cradle of your hands and enjoy it. Breathe into it. And exhale, let it go. Raise your chin back to neutral. Untangle your arms, stretch them long towards the sides. Enjoy the stretch. Wiggle those fingers, stretch the fingers out wide, relax, and give yourself a hug in the opposite direction. Left arm under right. Wiggle those fingers towards the medial edge of the scapula and drop your chin into the fold of your hands. Deep breath into every nook and cranny of your back. And let it go. Raise your chin and untangle your arms. Lower your arms towards your sides. You can stay up on your block or bolster or blanket to have your hips above your knees if it works for you. Spread your legs out wide angle today. Knees are straight, toes are flexed, ankles are flexed, toes are in line with your shins. Tilt your pelvis forward. Take your hands, walk them a foot or two in front of you, and enjoy the stretch here. A luxurious moment of pause. Pause and be present here. Breathe into it. Back is straight, hinge at the waist, whatever works for you. Breathe into it deeply and enjoy it. And exhale, breathe out, let it go. Bend your elbows slightly. One more deep inhale here. Allowing yourself a moment to feel amazing. Let it go. Walk your hands back towards your groin. Come upright. Ground your sit bones into the earth. The strength and stability come from grounding downward. Allow yourself that before you move. Inhale your arms out and up towards the sky, palms face one another. Drop your right hand towards your right foot or the right shin. Ground the left hip into the earth and stretch those left fingertips towards the right toes. Inhale deeply and enjoy the stretch. Engage your belly here. Strong belly. And exhale, let it go. One more deep inhale into every nook and cranny of the whole left side body. Enjoy it fully. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, both arms up towards the sky. Exhale, drop your left hand towards your left shin, left toes, round the right hip. Stretch your right fingertips over towards the left toes. Enjoy it. And let it go. Inhale deeply. And let it go. Rise back upward towards the sky. Open your arms out towards the outer edge of your thighs and stretch them. Take your thighs, press them towards the middle. Bring your soles of your feet together. Come into Supta Baddha Konasana. Up still on the block or the bolster if you have one, or the blanket. And if not, sit how comfortable for you. Rock side to side on those sit bones. Nudge those heels in towards your groin. Press your heels down, your knees down towards the floor. Ground into the earth through the sit bones. Tilt your pelvis, grow your spine long and tall. Drop your shoulders. Breathe into it once again. And exhale, let it go. Butterfly pose. Breathe into it once again. And exhale, let it go. Come out of the pose. Stretch your legs long in front of you. Come into an easy forward fold, still up on your block or your bolster, to support your knees and to support your hamstrings from a more luxurious space. Ground your sit bones into the earth once again. Engage your belly. Inhale both arms up towards the sky and gently fold forward. Knees bend gently. Reach towards your toes and allow your head and neck to release. Notice all the sensations in the back of the legs, back body, lower back, head and neck. Breathe into it deeply and enjoy it. Exhale, let it go. Another deep inhale. And exhale, let it go. Walk your hands back up your shins to your knees, to your thighs. Rise fully upright, drop your shoulders. Sweep your knees around side. Take out whatever you happen to be sitting on, if you are still sitting atop something, and come into hands and knees. Take a moment here to make this pose luxurious. If you need padding for your knees, feel free to use that. Hands directly under your shoulders, 90-degree angles everywhere. Engage your belly, knees press into the earth, tops of the feet press into the earth, knees are hips width. If you need a blanket for your knees or roll your mat under, do that. Inhale, arch into cow pose and enjoy this luxurious stretch of the front of the belly. Exhale, round into cat slowly. Enjoy it. Move in a way that works for you and feels good. Exhale, arch into cow pose and enjoy it. Inhale, round into cat. One more, exhale into cow. Inhale into cow and exhale into cat. Knowing actually that you can move and breathe in whatever way works for you. We direct to give you guidance so you don't have to think and you can just enjoy. But you may notice that moving in a certain way feels different for you, and that's good. Ground your left hand into the earth. Inhale your right hand up towards the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Right hand comes between the left hand and the left knee. Allow your right ear and right shoulder to ground into the earth and enjoy the stretch in the back body. Tense your left fingertips or walk them long in front of you to enhance the stretch. Breathe into it and enjoy it. Just allow yourself to feel good here. You may want to cross your feet behind you, whatever works, feels right. Enjoy the stretch. One more breath here. Walk that left hand back under your elbow and shoulder. Untangle your arms, reach your right hand upward and lower it down. Ground into the right hand, both knees, equal weight, tops of the feet ground downward. Inhale the left arm up towards the sky. Exhale, thread it through the right hand and right knee. Left ear, left shoulder. Touch the earth. Walk the right hand long in front and enjoy the stretch. Another deep inhale here. One more breath. Walk your right hand underneath your right elbow by your face. Press into it. Untangle, reach the left hand towards the sky and lower it down. Come back to hands and knees. Knees apart, toes together, press back into child's pose. The epitome of luxury. Walk your fingertips as far forward as you can, sink your hips as far back as you can, and ground your third eye into the earth. Breathe into your chest space behind your heart. And exhale, let it go. Another deep inhale into your chest space. Enjoy it. And let it go. Notice all the stretching in the back, the shoulders, the armpits, your groin. Sink your hips down and back, lower, even. And enjoy it. One more deep breath, allowing yourself some luxury. Slowly come back to hands and knees. Bring your knees back under your hips. Walk your hands forward in handprint. Shoot your hips up towards the sky. Come into downward dog. And enjoy a little dog walk here. Press one heel into the earth, the other heel into the earth. Sending blood, warmth, and nourishment into the back of both legs. Press into your hands, reach your hips skyward, skyward, skyward as high as you can. Lift up onto your heels and slowly lower down. Enjoy all the sensations in the backs of your legs. Allow your head and neck to release fully towards the floor. Breathe into it. Nourish all of it. And let it go. Walk your hands back towards your heels. Come into an easy forward fold. Grasp your elbows with your hands and allow your head and neck to release completely. Sit bones reach towards the sky, knees are bent gently. Enjoy this. An interesting place to feel luxurious, and yet this pose can feel amazing if you allow it. Slowly shift your weight into your toes and into your heels. Rock to the right and to the left. Find your center. Release a little more fully towards the earth. Allow your head and neck to relax completely.
Bring your hands to your sacrum. Once again, reclasp your fingers, shoot your fists towards the back wall, straighten your elbows, and allow the fist to fall over your head and neck. A luxurious release for the neck muscles, the front of the shoulders. Enjoy it and do what works for you. Don't overdo it. Breathe into all the sensations as a gift to you. Here, lift up all 10 toes and lower them down. Allow your fists to fall forward another inch or two towards the front of the mat. Bend the left knee straight the right and twist gently to the right. Bend the right knee straight the left and twist gently to the left. Come back to center and allow the hands to fall forward another inch or two towards the front of the mat. Lower your hands to your sacrum. Allow them to run down the backs of your thighs towards the earth. Engage your belly and roll up, inch by inch by inch. A luxurious, slow roll that feels amazing. When you arrive, allow the blood shifts to feel amazing. Head is the last to rise, vertebrae stacked. Shrug those shoulders up to your ears with intention. Pause there. Draw them back towards the back of the mat. Pinch them together and lower them towards the earth, palms open towards the front of the mat. Take in a huge, luxurious breath into your chest here. And exhale, let it go fully. Take a moment here to fully enjoy Tadasana or mountain pose. It's a nourishing, healing pose, strengthening pose. Lift up all 10 toes, lower them down. Lift your kneecaps up, engage your thighs, tuck your belly, stack your spine. Lengthen your neck luxuriously towards the sky, crown of the head. Reach as tall and drop your shoulders. With this shoulder drop, let everything go. All the shoulder tension. With purpose, drop those shoulders and allow yourself a gift of letting go, a gift of lightness. Take in another deep inhale here. And an exhale. Open your arms out and up towards the sky. Right thumb and middle finger grasp the left wrist. Left foot grounds into the earth, left hip grounds into the earth. Tug the left wrist towards the right. Stretch the whole left side body. Breathe into it and enjoy it. Use your core for strength and stability. And exhale, let it go. One more deep inhale here. And exhale, let it go. Come back to center, switch the clasp of your hands. Left thumb and middle finger grab the right wrist, right foot, right hip ground downward, tug the right wrist towards the left and enjoy the luxurious stretch here. That entire side body fills with nourishing, healing breath. And let it go. Come back to center. Allow your arms to open towards the side walls. Press your palms into the side walls. Extend your elbows, arms, reach long, as far as you can. Press, 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 every muscle engaged. Wrap your arms in front, come into eagle pose. Right arm under left, clasp your thumbs and palms if that works for you. Elbows to shoulder height. Inhale, lift up an inch. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up an inch and enjoy the release. Allow a luxurious moment of stretch in the back body. Lower your elbows an inch. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, lower your elbows into your belly. Allow your head to fall into the cradle of your arms and enjoy it. Huge breath into the back body here and let it go. Another deep inhale. And let it go. Slowly rise back upward to shoulder height. Untangle your arms, stretch them towards the side walls once again. Press your hands into those side walls. Exhale, lower your fingers towards the floor. Inhale, reach them up towards the sky. Exhale, lower them towards the floor. Inhale, reach your palms up towards the sky. Turn your head to the left. Notice the stretch in the right shoulder,
right neck muscles. Turn your head back to center. Turn your head towards the right. Exhale, turn back to center. Squeeze your hands into a fist. Release, sunburst out towards the side walls. Squeeze into a fist. Sunburst out towards the side walls. Squeeze them into a fist once again. Exhale, fling the water. Release everything towards the side walls as an act of kindness. Lower your hands by your sides. Luxuriously roll the shoulders back 3 times and enjoy it as a gift to self. Good morning on this Monday morning. And roll your shoulders fully 3 times forwards. Enjoy it. Inhale your arms out and up towards the sky. Palms come together, slight arch back. Bring your hands to heart center, prayer position. Take a moment here to pause. Pause and be present. And enjoy the luxuriousness of this moment, giving yourself some time at the beginning of the week to care for you and nourish you. And what if you could take this feeling that you have right now out with you into the week? What if this feeling of spaciousness, no rush, gentleness towards yourself, kindness towards yourself could be a part of your week and your world? What if you did not move with rush and you gave yourself spaciousness and enjoyed each breath as you move, or a few breaths an hour, bringing it in little by little? Subtle is significant. Lower your hands towards the earth. Inhale them out and up, slight arch back, fold forward, forward fold. Inhale for half lift, spine straight, sit bones stick backwards. Exhale, forward fold, enjoy the release. Inhale for half lift once again. Hands to shins, sit bones stick outward, crown of the head reaches forward, spine is straight. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your hands forward, come into downward dog. Ground your hands into the earth, both feet into the earth. Press into your hands, shoulders in the sockets. Sit, reach up high, high, high. Lower your heels towards the earth and enjoy. Huge in-breath into the chest. And exhale. Raise your right leg towards the sky. Bend your knees, stack your hips, roll your ankle out. Enjoy it. Roll your ankle in the other direction. Strong arms, strong left leg. Restack your hips. Gently bring your foot between your hands. Come into a high lunge here for a moment. Pause and move slowly. Ground your right foot into the earth. Wiggle the toes forward if you need to, so that when you bend your right knee, it does not extend beyond your ankle. Widen your stance here, so there's a nice 18-inch runway between your feet. Both toes point towards the front of the mat. Walk your hands up your shins to your knees. Engage your belly. Raise both arms up towards the sky into a high lunge. Exhale, sink into the lunge and enjoy the stretch in the front of the left hip flexor. Breathe into it, stretch long. Exhale, sink a little lower. Notice the strength required and give yourself appreciation for balancing here. Tap that right hip back, left hip forward. Breathe into the front of the left hip. And exhale, let it go. Open your arms out towards the side. Reclasp them at your sacrum. Once again, press your fist towards the earth, shoulders down and back. Puff your chest out. Breathe into the chest space here. Fill it up with nourishing, luxurious air. An abundance of air. One more deep breath here in this high lunge. Fill the chest up. Exhale, let it go. Reach your arms out and up towards the sky once again. Right thumb and middle finger grab the left wrist. Tilt gently towards the right. You'll notice a lovely stretch enhanced in the front of the left hip flexor. Appreciate it and enjoy it. Breathe in, let it go. Bring your hands back to center. Reclasp your hands in the opposite direction. And gently, just slightly tilt towards the left and see how it feels. Takes more strength and focus. Come back to center. Release the clasp of your hands. Lower your hands to either side of that right foot. Hop the back foot forward, a footprint, come into pyramid pose. Notice the release in the back of the right thigh. Tap the right hip back, left hip forward. 3 long, luxurious breaths here. Let it go. Another long, luxurious breath. Let it go. Last one here. Enjoy it. No rush, no shortage. Step that back foot forward to meet the front. Engage your belly and roll up inch by inch. Vertebrae by vertebrae, stacks atop one another. Shrug your shoulders up to your ears and drop them. Palms open towards the front. Tadasana mountain pose. Lift up all 10 toes and lower them down. Take a moment to pause and be present here. Notice the shifts, notice the tingles. All the time in the world to enjoy. When you're in the moment, each moment feels much more luxurious. 3 more breaths here. Close your eyes if it's comfortable. And just notice. With an abundance of time, an abundance of nerve endings to feel good. Perhaps wiggle your fingers if that feels good to you. And pause in stillness. Open your eyes, open your arms out towards the side, out and up towards the sky. Palms come together, slight arch back. Fold forward, forward, fold. Inhale for half lift, spine straight, sit bones reach towards the back of the mat. Exhale, fold forward, forward, fold. Once again, inhale for half lift, spine straight, sit bones stick back. Exhale, forward fold. Ground your palms into the earth, step back directly to downward dog. And pause. Press into your hands, sit bones reach high, high, high towards the sky. Notice the stretch in the back of the legs. Ground into your hands, ground into your heels. Inhale, raise your left leg to 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the knees, stack the hips, open the front of the left hip and roll the ankle. Take good care of both arms and your right leg. Both are straight, engaged, strong. If this is too much, stay in downward dog. Roll your ankle in the opposite direction. It's not luxurious to overdo it. The benefit can come from feeling luxurious and making it easeful and allowing your nervous system to relax and stretch in ways it couldn't otherwise. Restack your hips. Gently bring your left knee in between your hands. Place the foot on the earth, wiggle those toes forward. Take your time, there's no rush. Widen your stance, a good 18-inch to 2-foot lane between your feet. Bend the left knee, make sure it does not extend beyond the ankle. Walk your hands slowly up the left shin to the left thigh. Raise both arms to a high lunge. Inhale, reach your fingertips long, stretch the side body. Exhale, sink into it. Inhale, stretch long once again. Breathe into the front of that right hip flexor. Give it a nudge to release and let go with all the time in the world. No rush, no strain, no push. Exhale, let it go. Another deep inhale. Exhale your arms out towards the side. Reclasp them at your sacrum. Send the fists straight, the elbows, shoulders down and back. Breathe into the chest. Fill it up. Enjoy it. Exhale, let it go. Draw your attention to the pocket behind the heart. Fill that up and let it go. Draw your attention to the tiny pockets at the bottom of the lung space. Fill them up with luxurious, nourishing, healing breath. And exhale, let it go. Release the clasp of your hands. Open your arms out and up towards the sky. Left thumb and middle finger, grab the right wrist, tug gently towards the left, tiny bit here, subtle is significant. Notice the change in the stretch in the front of the right hip flexor and enjoy it. Exhale, let it go. Bring your hands back to center. Cross in the opposite direction, so right thumb and middle finger grab the left wrist and tug just gently towards the right, a little bit destabilizing, and just feel how it feels in the front of the hip and all the muscles, and enjoy it for a moment. Come back to center. Release the clasp of your hands. Lower your hands to either side of your foot. Press up the back foot. Step forward a couple of footprints. Come into pyramid pose. Both legs straight, toes jet line towards the front of the mat. Left hip back, right hip forward. Stretch the whole front leg and breathe into it. Let it go. Breathe into it once again. 3 more long, deep, luxurious breaths here, nourishing every nook and cranny and tight fiber in the back of that left leg. Notice what works for you. Is lifting up the toes help, lowering them down, shifting your weight forward or back, tacking a hip back or forward. Enjoy it and move luxuriously. No torture, no pain necessary. You can move your foot forward, bend your back knee if need to. Last breath. Step the back foot forward to meet the front. Bend your knees generously and engage your belly and roll up vertebrae by vertebrae by vertebrae. Head will be the last to rise. Take a moment to pause here. Once again, enjoy the shifts. Notice them. Luxuriate in the tingles, the blood flow. What feels more alive than when you started, more awake. And notice what a lovely way to spend a half an hour at the beginning of your day. Could you nourish yourself, even if it's not with a full yoga class, but with a few moments of luxurious breathing, or luxurious thoughts, or even a few sips of coffee in bed? Open your eyes and let the light in. And slowly, luxuriously, transition to a seat. We're going to come into double pigeon here. Cross the legs loosely, left foot in front, right foot in front of the left knee, and or grab your right ankle, pick up your right foot and place it atop to the left knee. Notice what feels good for you. This stretch is luxurious and releasing, and its results feel luxurious because you feel so much lighter. So notice, even perhaps just putting that right foot in front of the left knee, you get a nice release in the right hip. Placing it atop the knee, you may get more of a release. You may find that just pausing here is what you need. Alternatively, walk your hands forward a couple of inches and enjoy the release in the outer right hip. Breathe into it. 4 deep breaths here, either hinged forward at the waist or upright. Slow movement, gentle movement. That's what's luxurious. And the impact is often greater. When we let things in from a luxurious state of mind, they make bigger shifts. Walk your hands back towards your feet. Hinge upright if you are not already. Untangle your legs slowly and kindly. Stretch them long in front. Rock your sit bones side to side. Tilt your pelvis forward. Inhale, engage your belly, fold forward into an easy, luxurious forward fold, and allow the release in the whole back body. And enjoy it. 2 more breaths. If you wish, press your knees gently towards the floor
And press your torso a little bit more towards the floor and see if that feels good and luxurious or too much,
in which case back out. Gently walk your hands up your shins to your knees, to your thighs, hinge at the waist, recross your legs in the opposite direction. Left foot ankle in front of the right knee, or pick up the left ankle, place it atop the right knee. You may notice enough of a stretch here. A huge release in the left outer thigh. If you wish, place your hands on the earth in front of you, hinge forward at the waist and walk forward a couple of handprints. Back is straight. The hinge at the waist rather than a fold forward. Head can stay upright today. It's a different release. And just enjoy it as a luxurious treat, not as a to-do, not as a whole lot to get rid of or let go, but just a luxurious sensation of a stretch and an opening and perhaps a lightening. Breathe into that outer left hip luxuriously, as if it was a spa trip, as if you were in the most beautiful spot in nature. Another deep, long, spacious opening inhale. And an exhale. Walk your hands towards your shins, hinge at the waist, raise your torso towards the sky, drop your shoulders. Untangle your legs, reach them long in front of you. Bounce the knees gently, release everything. Move the flesh of your seat, rock side to side. Flex your ankles towards your nose, toes towards your nose. Raise your arms parallel to your legs and roll back to lie on the mat, engaging your belly inch by inch by inch by inch until you land on the earth. Allow yourself to land and enjoy how this feels. Pause there for a moment. To settle. Bring your knees into your chest, wrap your hands around your shins, rock side to side on your sacrum for a beautiful massage and enjoy it. Bring your knees towards the earth. Extend your legs long in front. Allow your toes to fall towards the outer edges of the mat, palms open towards the sky. Shavasana, final resting pose. A moment of true luxury. A few moments to just be and fully enjoy. Notice how amazing it feels. Let your body breathe for itself. And nourish every nook and cranny to start your day and your week. Gently begin to deepen your breath. Slowly and luxuriously wiggle your toes. Take a long, luxurious cat or dog stretch as they enjoy fully the moment of stretch. Exhale, let it go. When you're ready, roll over to one side and pause. Pause in a fetal position, using your arms as a pillow. A luxurious pause, a moment to be present with this feeling of abundance, fullness, breath, nourishment. No rush, just a moment to be fully within yourself and enjoy it. Press your hands into the earth and slowly come up to a comfortable seat where we began. When you arrive, allow your hips to settle into the earth. Grow your spine long and tall. Drop your shoulders. Rest your hands upon your knees and close your eyes if it feels comfortable for you. Another moment to enjoy. Bring your left hand to your heart, right hand to top. Breathe in fully. And exhale. Another moment to enjoy. Bring your hands to heart center, palms together, finger pads touch, thumbs press into the sternum, elbows out wide. Take in another deep inhale here. And an exhale to enjoy. Thank you all so much for spending these 45 minutes enjoying luxury this Monday morning. May you all be well. May you all be safe. May you all be kind to yourself and others. And may you all enjoy this week, perhaps from a more luxurious perspective. Imagine what might happen. Have a beautiful week. Namaste.